Hey everybody, welcome back to Fyr's Frontier. Today's episode, guys, we're starting off by raiding the end. I've got this end platform all ready to go here. I've already gone all the way up to the portal to the rest of the end dimension, so we can just run up there, and I've got a few ender pearls on me. We can pearl through and get going. Hopefully we don't glitch anywhere. But before I do that, I want to show you guys I've renamed and sort of repaired a lot of my tools. So my axe is now called Mr. Axe. He's efficiency 5, unbreaking 3. The name I just kind of came up with on the spot. I thought it was pretty cool, so just roll with it. My shovel is now efficiency 5, unbreaking 3. I renamed it Speedster because it's speedy. It's efficiency 5, so sounds good to me. Then our Silk Touch pick is still efficiency 5, unbreaking 3, and Silk Touch, and I renamed it Silky Smooth. So all kinds of good stuff going on there, guys. Let's go ahead and jump through this portal, and let's get started with today's episode. Oh boy, guys. I have been walking around here for I don't even know how long now, and I had to up my render distance, I'll show you, to 32 in order to see these places. I'll actually put this back down for now. As you'll probably see, we can't even see the end city over there that we were just looking at anymore. Without that render distance, I don't know if I would have found that one. But there's another end city over here that I want to show you guys. I got pretty lucky. We are about 2,500 blocks out in both directions from the main center island. And I finally found two, not one, two of these end fortresses, or these end, whatever you want to call them. And they both have boats. That boat is super close over here as well. So that means lots of shulkers, 2 elytra, thank goodness. That way we don't have to go any further to find an extra pair, because I'll probably die at some point and lose it. So it's good to have an extra pair. And we can go ahead and start dealing with this guy. I'm thinking, I believe if you hold the looting in your offhand, no, looting in the main hand and shoot with this hand, we should get more shulker shells, maybe? That one didn't really work. But do we get any shulker shells? Not a single one. Let's switch those and see if that works. I think looting has to be in the main hand, but I might be wrong. So let's go ahead and just start going through this end fortress and see what we can find. There you go, buddy. Come on. There we go. Ooh. Uh-oh. This guy up here. There we go. We got one shulker shell. Is that another? Let's pillar up and see if we can get one. I'm probably gonna get hit as well, but okay, yep. Not one there. Ooh, they're in there. Nice. Hello, friends. I did get 2 there, though. Hey, bud. Third one. Very nice. Maybe this does work a little bit better. I don't know. I still don't know the specifics of all of this, so I can't really say. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Come on, buddy. There we go. We got you as well. All right. Sweet, sweet, sweet. We do have an ender chest right here as well, which is super awesome because I didn't have an extra ender chest to bring with me, so we can use this guy to put all of our extra stuffs in. So I think that's total of 2 shulker boxes now. Okay, that's a pretty good sword. Decent legs, decent boots. Oh, and I did bring... We'll take you with us. Yep, we have this. I did bring, because I knew we would need it, I brought a whole stack of wood. That way I can set down a crafting bench. I mean, we don't really need to make a chest right now, but we can go ahead and make ourselves a shulker box, and that way we can start carrying loads of extra stuff. So I can put all this stuff in here, put all my chorus fruit in there. I think I'll put the extra shulker shells in here just in case we lose that shulker box somehow. Yeah, we'll do that. I can put potions in here as well. All kinds of goodies can go in here. So that is superb. I'll take the ender chest as well. Thank you, thank you. Easy peasy. I actually probably want to grab some of these end rods as well on our way through, because I do need the end rods. I know you can craft them, but it's a lot easier if I just tear down one of these fortresses and just tear down all the end rods with it. So that's sort of my plan with that. And if we head back up, can I pearl over here, I guess? I guess I can pearl over there. There we go. Ow, that hurt. I think I got some armor that's gonna break as well. Ooh, we got diamonds, we got gold. Put the diamonds in here. That's awesome. I'll take the chest as well. We can make ourselves another shulker box. Why not? We'll put you in here, though, for now. Put all of you in here. Put down our shulker box. This has been good so far, and there's still a lot more shulkers to go through. I think I'm going to need to grab the ender chest as well. Grab these. And I think we can keep heading up. Where's the ship at? It's not over there. Oh, there's a shulker shell right there. Ooh. Almost missed it. Let's swap these again real quick, because I feel like I wasn't doing it correctly before. There we go. There's one. Let's not float up, please. Come on. There we go. Grab you. I guess we can go back down, because that was really all that was in there. Where is this ship at? Oh, it should be right across from there. So let's actually go up through here, because it should be right across from where that, you see that open mouth right there of like a hallway right there? It should be right across from that, I think. We'll see. We'll double check. We'll double check all this stuff. I'm really happy so far with the progress that we've made. Let me just grab a few of these. We still need the elytra. That's kind of the key thing that I want out of this. I couldn't care less about some of this other stuff, but the elytra would be nice to have. So, hold on. What? Here? What in the world happened here? This is not what I thought it was. So it should be, if we go to the top of this thing, it should be at the top of it. Or close to the top of it. This is really weird generation. I've never seen this in my life. Never seen this in my life. Because the ship is literally right there. Okay. That works. Hey. Hey. It's not nice. Don't shoot at me. Gosh darn it. Should be right there, though. Hey, how's it going, bud? How you doing? Ow. Ow. Uh-oh. Okay, good. Whew. There we go. Get back. Take that shulker shell, thank you. The dragon head is over there, which we'll go get in a minute. But I want to take the potion. There's always 2 potions in here. I also want to take the brewing stand. Could use that. There should be 1 shulker in here. Like so. Easy to kill. Very, very nice. And we should have ourselves a pair of elytra. Sky is indeed the limit. We've got ourselves our first pair of elytra. Super awesome. Really happy that we have that now. It's going to help us a ton for flying around amplified. The elytra is super useful, especially for amplified. And they, of course, they help in most, most regular worlds as well. But they are super helpful for amplified worlds because of how the terrain is. So I'm really happy that we have that. We need to get mending and unbreaking on it. I can probably put unbreaking on it right away, but we'll have to get into some AFK fishing and or some villager breeding if we want to put some mending on it, because that'll be a little bit of a more difficult task, I would say, overall. But I think, guys, I'm going to go ahead and sort of meander my way around this place, find myself some more shulker shells, because we could use a lot more. I mean, I don't need a ton of shulker boxes, but having a few more would be pretty nice if we could get a total of maybe 10 to 15 through these end raids. And then I also want to head over to the other end city as well and kind of go through that one. So let me go ahead, guys, and just sort of meander, kind of move around here, kill these shulkers, and get all their goodies. And I will see you all with a progress update with what we've got in just a moment. And we are out, ladies and gentlemen. We are out of the end. I have all these shulker boxes here. This is all the shulker boxes we got from our raid. I think one of the middle ones, oh, here we go. These two have a bunch of our goodies, and then we have all this iron armor, which really doesn't do anything for us. But wait, did I don't think I got the dragon head on the second ship. Well, we'll have to go back and get that at some point. We'll go back and raid the end again at some point anyways, so not a huge deal. But we do have one dragon head. We have two elytra. I'm not going to use them just yet. I want to wait until we get mending and unbreaking on them before we even, at least unbreaking, I guess, before we even start touching these things, because they go down in durability very, very quickly. So we also need rockets, which I think I have a little bit of gunpowder for, but all in all, We'll wait for that. But I also have some other things over here. We do have this thing right here, which is the Mending Protection 3, Unbreaking 3 chestplate, which I definitely want to combine with this one. That way we have at least one piece of mending before we get the rest of our mending, which should hopefully come in the next few episodes. Also, we have this really good pair of legs. I guess we could just save those for another day, but those are really good. It just needs mending, and then it's a perfect set of diamond leggings. So that's super duper awesome. We also have all these end rods, which is super awesome. We have this nice diamond shovel. We have weird boots, but apart from that, that's basically all we got. It wasn't a whole ton of loot. The shulker boxes were key, though. These are going to be super key moving forward. We're going to dye these at some point. Not really sure what I'm going to do for a color scheme for them yet. I'm going to try to think about that in between episodes and see what we get. But the last thing I want to do today, guys, is I want to work on this bridge over here. As you can see, I've sort of started it. I've sort of gotten into the mood of bridge building. I did this off camera a little bit ago. I was just testing some things with some logs, these stripped jungle logs right here, which I really, really like. I actually really, really like them. And I think we can probably use some of the stripped logs for these pillars as well. For instance, oh, I don't have my axe on me, do I? It's in here somewhere. There we go. If I grab this axe and we go back over here, I was thinking these logs, or these pillars right here, we could just make stripped. And we can make these ones as well. They might be a little bit too light, though, so we'd have to see about that. Either that, or I'd make these oak. You know what? I think oak stripped might look pretty cool. Let's give those a shot, guys. That's sort of interesting. I didn't ever think about this before. To me, the stripped oak kind of looks like bone blocks, except a different color, which is interesting. I tried jungle stripped, and the texture for me for these things is I just don't like the texture. I'm not a big fan of it. And I don't think it really works very well on these builds. Also, stripped jungle wood. Oh, so if you strip this, it comes out. Oh, that's super cool. It comes out. It's a different block than this, than the jungle logs, because this was formed from stripping these logs, and this was formed from stripping this wood. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that they were two different things, which actually makes sense now. But as you can see, I've done some modifications around here. We got a lot of details left to do, but I think this is super interesting, and I think I can work with this. I was looking for some spruce wood before to see if we could try that out here, but I didn't find any spruce wood, which was kind of a bummer. I thought that it would work pretty well here, but sadly I did not find any. I think what we want to do, if I have any cobble, I want to see if we can use some cobble in this thing. I know with the new update that's coming out, if you guys don't know, 1.14, they're currently having snapshots for it. We're not going to update just yet. We will be updating to 1.13.2, which just came out in just a little bit, but we're not going to be updating to the new snapshots, even though in these new snapshots, there are new slabs, new stairs are coming out with all kinds, like an actual stone block versus a smooth stone block, and a bunch of walls as well. Yeah, I think they have prismarine walls as well. All kinds of just interesting stuff, and all kinds. I think they're adding like something like 40 different blocks, which is basically the 40 different slab and stair and wall variants that they're adding. I think they're adding all those blocks in the next update, which is really, really, really needed, and I'm super happy that they're doing that. So we're probably gonna wait for the full release, though. I would like to update the snapshots, but they are a bit risky, unless we get a super steady one, a super stable one. We probably won't update, but yeah, we'll see about that going forward. because I would like to use some of those new blocks in some of these builds. I think it would enhance the area a lot more if we were able to do that. They also have other things. They have like, it's called the Village and Pillage update, I think. If you guys don't know what it is and you don't want spoilers, and probably best not to listen to this part, but I think they're calling it the Pillage and Village update. They're updating the villagers, updating, there's like pillagers now, and there's a whole bunch of new stuff. Not necessarily biome related. They are supposed to be adding or changing 3 different biomes: the taiga, the desert, and the savanna. They're updating it essentially and giving it new stuff. I think the taiga is first, I believe, in being updated. It was decided at Minecon Earth. I don't remember what it was, but I believe it was the taiga. And then there's the savanna and desert that come after that, which they all need updates. So this is gonna be super awesome. I've seen some of the things that they are looking into implementing in these biomes, and it looks really cool. It looks absolutely fantastic what they are able to do. So I'm honestly super excited for it. I think that they're going to do a lot of good in those biomes, and we're going to have a lot of really cool updates coming up in the next 6 months or so, because they're supposed to release another update before the end of the year. So look forward to that. Another full update, not just, not just what they usually do. With like little bits of 1.13 here and there or something like that, like an actual full update. So I'm really excited for that. That's interesting. I don't like all the cobble. We need to shake it up. We need to shake it up, and we need some jungle wood. Where is crafting bench? Where is my jungle wood? Grab a bunch of you. Let's mess around with this and give it some fences as well. I think the fences will help out a ton. Adding this variation like this, guys, really helps out a ton typically in builds. Color variation helps out a ton as well. I don't do a ton of that, but it does help out. Let's just change these to fences. These to fences as well. I like those there, so I don't want to change that. But I think we'll change these to that. Okay, let's step back again and see if we like this. That's definitely better. It's definitely better. I think it needs a lot of it needs some stuff underneath. It also needs some stuff on the outside. It's looking very plain right now. What if we mixed in some of the jungle stripped logs? I didn't think about that, but we could do that. What I mean by that, guys, is so every once in a while, just plug in some, like right here and like that. Because they are pretty similar. That could add some variation that might be kind of cool. I don't know. We can test it out and we can see what happens. I mean, I'm down for that. I'm down for that. We can test that out. Yeah, because they're different textures, but they're fairly similar in colors actually, which I'm a little bit surprised about. You can barely notice the difference, but if you go from the side over here, you can definitely notice the difference. Almost like it's patchy, I guess, which could be cool, could be disastrous. Who knows? But let me go ahead, guys, and try to implement these logs in here and see what it ends up like. I'm pretty curious, actually. I've never tried this out, so this should be pretty interesting. Let me try to implement these logs in here and do some other details on the bridge. And I'll bring you guys back in a moment with hopefully a pretty solid looking bridge. All right, guys, so as you can see, the bridge has gone through a lot of changes. I added some cobblestone stairs on the side with some fences. I did the variation in the legs, whatnot, with the jungle stripped logs and the oak stripped logs. I did some fences on the underside as well, which is super cool and looks all right. I think the underside could do with some more things, some more details and whatnot, and that's what really, to me, makes a very complete build. But for the most part, we're kind of done with a lot of the basic shape of this. Now for the fun part, guys. As you can see in my hotbar, I have some oak leaves. I don't want oak leaves. I want jungle leaves. As you can see, got some jungle leaves on me. This is the final part of every build for me, and this is the most fun part of every build for me. We can still, of course, do some things with the floor right here, but I'm thinking if we do some of this, right, add some jungle leaves here and there, coming off the edges, we might mix in some oak as well. How good could this look, guys, huh? How good could this look with some leaves on it? Leaves add that color. It adds that variation. that a bridge like this really does need. So we're gonna go ahead and add some of these leaves and just kind of see what happens. I haven't done any of this leaf placing off camera. I don't really know exactly the direction I want to go in, but we're gonna figure that out together, because this is part of the build process, and this is in the final detail stages of a build. I always recommend, if you guys are going for a more natural build, adding leaves is sort of a must, to be honest. You definitely should be having some leaves if you're going for a more natural build in your build. So I would highly recommend you guys use some of these leaves. You might extend these down to the river as well. I don't really know yet. But the point of adding these leaves is to add that color, to add that variation, to add that interest, and to sort of cover up some of the sides as well. That one is way too far out here. And it takes a lot of adjusting as well. You gotta place a bunch of leaves, step back, see what it looks like, place some more, step back, see what it looks like, and just kind of go from there. I like that a lot. And just kind of go from there and see where it leads you. A lot of building in general, I've said this many times, and I'm not the only one to say it. A lot of building is building and then tearing down and then replacing and going through that cycle. So just knowing where you need to add details is super important. Also over by we go this way, back by the portal as well. I mean, we've seen it before, but you see I have leaves up there. I have leaves towards the base of it as well. To me, that's really what made this build a lot better. You know, before that, it was just sort of a bunch of coarse dirt and a little bit of that. We added some cobblestone, which helped a lot. But adding these leaves all around really helped the build take its final form and look pretty good, I think. I feel like that portal looks pretty good overall. So that's just my tip of the day for you guys. WhiteFyr's tip of the day. Even though I'm not the greatest of builders, I do feel like I have a few tips I can share with you guys every now and then, to sort of to help you with your builds, because I know a lot of you guys want to be good builders as well. I'm still striving to be a good builder and all that as well. So yeah, I totally understand. So if you guys find that advice useful, let me know down in the comments. I think it's pretty useful advice overall, but if you guys have any specific comments about it, be sure to let me know down in the comment section below. Also, what in the world? All right, let's do that. Just go underneath, please. Thank you. I guess we can go on the other side of this. We probably should wrap some of these around these little banister things as well, like that. That's better. And sort of just scatter them along the ground as well. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. It kind of wraps around the leg of the bridge right here, or the support beam right here. That looks pretty good. I do like that. And this one just sort of comes off of it. That's cool. That's fine. That's okay. What about over here? We need some leaves right here. What if we just had some wrapping around here like this, and just sort of wrap around all the way down, I guess, like that, and sort of extend into the water. That's cool. I like that. Let's see what that looks from an outside perspective. Step back. You should probably mix in some oak leaves as well. That make it look a little bit better. Ooh, this needs something over here. This needs something. I don't know what it needs, but it needs something. That looks okay. That looks okay. It's a little bit bulky, but that's okay. Right down here. Add some leaves down here as well. Ooh, there we go. There we go. That's not bad. Add some of that as well. That'll really help curve this area, and add some leaves over here as well. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. That is not bad at all. Actually, just do this as well. Yeah, that's not bad. I like that. I like how this area over here is taking shape. We also have these stairs up here, which will eventually go over to this area, which will eventually clear out all these vines and stuff. Put some string under it so it doesn't keep falling down and regrowing and whatnot. But what is over here? Is this side good? This side's not bad. It's not bad. What about this side? Yeah, it's not bad. Overall, this bridge is not terrible. We do, like I said before, need to add some oak leaves. Let's give it a shot over here and see what it looks like in amongst these leaves. Let's see. Do some of that. I like it. I dig it. Yeah, this looks good. I think I added these somewhere else as well. I think I added them by the portals as well, mixing the oak and the jungle leaves. Not too many oak leaves, just a few. Not too many, just a few like that. Just so we get a little bit of variation going. Nothing major. Something like that. That's cool. Add a little bit here. Right here. Just a little bit. That looks good to me. Take another step back. Yeah, that looks good. I like it. If we had some birch sleeves, I would try those as well, though I don't think the birch sleeves would actually look very good. So probably best if we don't have some of those, so I don't tempt myself, because I do love birch. That includes the leaves, so that way I don't tempt myself to use leaves that probably wouldn't look very good. At least I don't think would look very good. Maybe they would. Who knows? Who knows? Unless you try it, you don't really know, so who knows? Maybe it would look pretty good or something. I don't know. Let me go ahead, guys. Let me go ahead and finish placing some of these leaves. Keep going around this area. These also look kind of dead. I think it's because we're in the river biome here, not in the jungle biome, so that's a bit of a bummer. But let me go ahead, guys, and continue placing some of these leaves around this bridge right here and get it all nice and fine-tuned. And I will see you all with a final update in just a moment. And as you can see, guys, the bridge is now pretty much done. I'm pretty happy with it. I finished adding all the leaves around here. Doesn't look very different from what we had before. I just added a few more down on these legs and a few those legs and a few, I guess, at these legs of this bridge. And I can tell you with 100% certainty, adding these leaves makes this thing look so much better. It was okay before. Now it looks a lot better. This side right here is still a little bare, which I think I'm okay with. Just want to make sure I didn't add too many leaves, because when you start adding leaves, it's pretty easy to get carried away. So that is one thing to take into account whenever you guys are adding leaves as well. Just make sure you're not adding too many. It could be an issue when you get carried away. So just keep that in mind. We still have that side to work on. I still need to grab this pathway over here and connect it up over here. I want to connect it up over here as well. I think we're going to build a water elevator to get up there, actually. Because right now, just so you guys know, right now, getting up to my little starter tower thingy over here, all we have is this ladder right here. I kept on going up and down a ladder. So if I ever, don't use my elytra, because I'll probably use my elytra to get up to this 9 times out of 10. But for that one time when I don't want to use my elytra or don't have it for whatever reason, maybe I died or whatever, we still need a way to get up here. So I'm thinking we'll add a water elevator right around here, or we could add it. I mean, we do have this in here, but we could add it inside the tower right here. But more than likely, we'll probably add it on this side. Create a little entrance for it over here. Extend this island right here, probably. Make a little entrance for it. Get rid of all these vines. These vines are killing me, man. Oh my gosh, they're killing me. All right, we need some string for those. I got to do those off camera. I just got to take care of this. It's bugging me. Anyways. We have this to do. We got a lot more stuff to do. But next episode is probably going to be on villager breeding. We just need a villager breeder. That's one of the main things I want to get done. I think we're gonna. Hey, that's not nice. Get out of here. Go away. Thank you. I think we're gonna add a villager breeder over that way somewhere. I don't want it anywhere near here, because we're gonna be building other stuff over here. If we do need one over here, I'll build it later. But for our starter villager breeder, I think we're just gonna put it over there somewhere, or we might clear out a space way far back in the jungle to have a breeder. But I definitely want some place with a little more open air, because it makes getting zombie villagers to purify a lot easier. Since we don't really have a village around here, it would make things a lot easier if we could get an open space for getting and capturing those zombie villagers. But that is a next episode sort of thing, guys. Today's episode is done. It is over. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the end raid. Hopefully you guys enjoyed a little bit of this bridge building as well. I think it turned out pretty good. And if we continue that sort of theme around here, I think we'll have a lot of fun making some cool, intricate details as we make our large-scale projects, which are still in the works for the future. But guys, if you did enjoy today's video, go ahead and smash that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel if you're new and or are not already subscribed. Also have an arrow in my arm. Ow, that hurts. Anyways, guys, take care, and I'll see you later.